Okay, welcome back to the Canadian Gap Year Association's YouTube page. My name is Wei Tien, and I'm one of your 2022-2023 Canadian Gap Year ambassadors. And I just wanted to come on here and kind of talk about something that I've really been working on throughout my gap year, and that I've come to realize that needs work during my gap year. And that's just kind of going with the flow and expecting the unexpected. So over the past few months, I've been super busy with training and skiing and biking, and especially with skiing being such a weather dependent sport, things don't always go exactly to plan. So a major learning curve for me was just kind of accepting what is and dealing with what you can control and not worrying about what is out of your control. So I'd just like to share a few videos from a past couple trips where things haven't exactly gone to plan. Just thought I'd record this little part. I'm currently stuck in Salt Lake City, Utah, on my way back home from a 2-week ski trip. My flight got delayed, therefore I missed my connecting flight just barely. I had 10 minutes between when my flight landed to my next departing flight. Ran across the airport to the next gate and got there just as the plane was literally pulling out. So definitely a little unfortunate, but got a hotel for the night and I'll be out early in the morning. So not the worst case scenario. Sometimes things don't always go as planned, but you gotta make do, and could be worse. Yeah, I was looking forward to getting home tonight, but it's the way it goes sometimes. Okay, so I'm currently in Revelstoke, BC for 2 free ride competitions, and just thought I'd film part of this, part of the topic of just going with the flow, focusing on what you can control and not worrying about what you can't control. So we were supposed to have a competition 2 days ago, and then due to bad weather, super foggy, couldn't see anything, they got postponed to yesterday. And then yesterday, once again got socked in and it got canceled. So that competition got canceled, and then we were supposed to have another one today on a different side of the mountain. And it was looking good this morning, and then some clouds came in. So like at mid-mountain, looks pretty good, you can see pretty well, and then up top, thick cloud. I just covered it so couldn't see much. So they're gonna try again tomorrow, but weather's not looking too promising. So yeah, just going with the flow, making the most of the trip, skiing for fun. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame. Plays with your head, you gotta stay in a steady mindset. But yeah, just doing what you can. Okay, so I forgot to record a video about that last day, but as you could see from the previous video, it was again really foggy. It cleared up for a little bit. We got through 25 ski miles, which is about half the field, and then the fog came right back in, and we sat there for a couple more hours, but then it was getting too late and they called it at 3:30. So was supposed to do 2 competitions and ended up doing none. So a bit of a shame. Was sitting up there at the top of the venue for like 4 hours just waiting for a weather window to compete. Yeah, but again, that's just how it goes sometimes, especially when you're dealing with weather and something that you can't control. There'll be other comps, so just keeping the head up. So as you can see from those videos, due to lots of exterior factors that were out of my control, things don't always go exactly to plan. And although that's very frustrating in the beginning, I've really learned to just make the most out of the situation that I'm in no matter what, and just worry about what is in my control. And some things that have really helped me during these situations is just day to day, just having a daily bucket list, a daily task list, but make it not too strict so that if other things do come up that are more urgent, you have that flexibility to move around, that you do have that mindset to just keep going with the flow. So just having that daily bucket list so you don't necessarily waste your time and feel lost throughout the day, but that also you don't get too frustrated when things don't go exactly to plan. So that's been super key for me. And like stuff found in the planning tools in the CanGap website can be very useful. That's something that I've used from day to day, and that's helped me kind of schedule my time effectively. Some other tools that can be helpful that I use a lot is a journal that I can just write daily tasks and daily things that I'd like to get done throughout the day. Yeah, journal can be helpful. Writing it in your reminders. I always have a list of things that I'd like to get done in my reminders, so that if I ever feel lost in my day, I can just check back and that can just be a quick reminder of the things that I can get done. Using your calendar and your phone can be super easy. Yeah, writing a list of things to get done can be super helpful and good to refer back to. Another lesson that I've come to learn during my gap year is, and that kind of goes on within the same topic of just going with the flow and expecting unexpected, is try not to overestimate what you can do in a year. I think I had so much planned and what I thought I could get done in a year, and that sometimes stresses me out, especially when things come up that I wasn't necessarily planning for. And I can kind of get stressed out about thinking that I'm not getting as much done as what I thought I could get done because I don't have as much time, and other things like training and urgent things that just come up take up more time than I was planning for. Therefore, things that I thought I would get done are getting pushed aside. So really just being realistic when you're making your plan. Having that plan is definitely important so that you're being effective with your time and you're not just feeling lost day to day. So again, just try not to set your schedule and your plan too strictly. Leave room for some leeway of urgent things that might come up. Don't set your expectations too high, but make sure to keep chipping away at those goals, because oftentimes people can achieve a lot more in 3 years than they. So that just about wraps up my video for today. I hope that it was helpful and that you guys can use some of those lessons and tools and apply them to your daily lives. And I hope to see you guys soon in the next video, and have a great one.